We'd like to welcome you to another edition of Rick Davis Talking Gold. We'll have some things that hopefully are helpful to you and are entertaining and a little bit of fun mixed along the way, so stay tuned.
How does Rick Davis see hundreds of people every day and nobody waits over 15 minutes? It's simply the system. Check in with the Golden Girls first. They divide your jewelry into plastic bins. Next, wait for your number to be called. This may be my favorite part because it is never a long wait and it gives me the opportunity to look around the showroom. Then, when my number is called, I get to see Rick or Jason. Both of them are great. They give me a value on my items and I decide if I want to sell it or not. Of course, I always do because Rick pays the best. Last, I sign out with Miss Norma. She's really a gem. And I'm on my way. I always have a great time with Rick and his friendly staff. I wouldn't go anywhere else. Now you can watch Rick Davis Talking Gold anytime on Rick's YouTube channel. Just type in www.youtube.com/user/Rick Davis Buys Gold. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, your friend in the jewelry business.
We'd like to remind you to stop by the store at 5301 Brainerd Road. Come in and chat with us. We're always there to answer your questions. And remember, Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, your friend in the jewelry business. How you doing, young man?
Very good. This says 14 karat.
It's not counterfeit.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
It just says 14 karat.
Yep. See that shine to it? It's just gold. It's been gold plated, and it's what you see these guys swing and change at a filling station. Hey man, I need a little gas, and it's a $400 chain, but I'll take $50 or $20. That's exactly what they're selling. Counterfeit merchandise. And it wears off. I can recognize it across the room. But that's 30 years of doing it. Believe me, if it was real, I'd be trying to buy it from you. That's George. That's my closest personal friend.
He's pretty cool.
He's a locust, I think. But I tell the kids he's my pet frog. Because most of them think I'm an idiot anyway, so it don't really matter. You got $80 there, my friend.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. $80.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, friend. Sign out with Norma for me. How you doing?
I wanted to see about the knife inside there, and it was my uncle's, and he passed back in April.
Sweetie, you're in the wrong spot. All I can do is tell you where to go.
Okay, well,
tell us
that'll work.
that. We need to know. I'm trying to find out. I know where it was made, the era it was made. It's Wandsworth. Wadesworth.
These were, have you looked?
Company.
Huh?
Razor Company.
Yeah.
And made in Germany by a woman between the era of 1941, 42.
The most successful I've been with these things is antique malls.
Yes, sir.
And I'd price it $100. If somebody offers me $75, take it. You've got all the money out of it in this condition.
Yes.
Now, if this was pristine, you could see all the detail and the carving, and the blade was pretty nice. $200 wouldn't be
They said what
uncommon.
makes it rare is that naked lady on the
Exactly.
That's what they call me.
Well, it's considered soft pornography items, and some of the hard porn stuff brings some big money. You wouldn't believe it, but it's, you know.
Well, we didn't know. We just
We,
tried to
I
find
was
out.
she was asking me, did I know anything about it? I said,
I
no.
gave $35 for one, and I think a year later I got 50 or 60 out of it that was worn. But you've had a good day at $75.
I told her, I said, well, we go by Rick Davis's all the time. I said,
Well, I
I've
know
never done
he
business
tell me
there. I
the
said,
Now this case is deer skin. It's genuine, and it's a little collectible,
Yeah.
probably $15, $20 case. But you can pile it in with the razor and this for a $100 bill or $90.
In that area.
And you're in good shape. You've got every penny it's worth. You've not lost or left nothing on the table. And somebody that trades in it, that leaves them enough room to make them $20, $25, which that's what it takes to make it attractive
Oh, yes,
to
yes.
somebody to buy it.
Yes.
Okay?
So where do we need to go?
Any antique mall, any of the antique malls, and preferably the one that I like to send people to is Marie's over here in East Ridge behind the Cracker Barrel.
Okay, I know about
She's very knowledgeable. She's got a lot of good dealers that come over there and they buy stuff and they put stuff in on consignment. If you can't sell it, ask her what she'll take it out on consignment and try to help you sell it.
Okay.
You know, I mean, she's a good woman and she does real good business. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Wouldn't cheat you out of a nickel. I mean, she's just a good gal.
I'm glad you told
Yeah,
us about that.
she's been doing this a long time.
Yes, sir. Well, you have a good afternoon.
All right, sweetie.
How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
All right.
Where you from?
Here.
Chattanooga?
Chattanooga.
Good for you. Sweetie, you just got a little gas money here. It ain't gonna be a lot. $20. I get $21 out of it. Does it mean more to you sentimentally than that?
Yeah, I think so.
Not a problem. You know, you know you got $20 there anytime you want it.
Yeah.
Pretty ring. Very pretty ring. Thank you. Come back and see us. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. You gonna sit over there close to the camera where they shoot right over your head? Huh?
Oh, I just don't know how to put me on there. I
He's
see you
not.
at night. Okay.
He's not. He films it and then he takes certain
The ones that get a whole
outtakes
lot
and
of
cuts
money.
it. Well, no, I mean we take the little ones and the good ones and all of them together. Do you remember what was paid for this? You know you got one diamond missing and the diamond that you have left is busted half in two. So you've just got the gold there. $201. I'll pay $180.
Gotta work.
That work for you? 20, 40, 60, and 80. You gonna make me give you this other 100, or can I keep it for you?
No.
I'll keep it safe over here.
No gas. I ain't got no
Well, $80 will buy you some gas.
No,
Let me keep this other
Look at all
100.
them diamonds you got on your
Well,
finger.
yeah, but that's how I paid for them. I get me 100 every now and then. I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
Have a great week.
Oh,
Appreciate
yes,
you coming.
Definitely. Thank you.
Come
thank
back
you.
and see us. Yes, ma'am. Sign out with Norma for me. How you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm losing my mind, I think.
Let's hope not. Let me give you those, and I got a couple of things she said to let you look
I ain't
at.
got much to lose, so I better be careful.
Maybe that way myself. Can you tell me how much the ring is worth?
I
Until you
can.
get to it.
I can. $74. It's got $80 worth of gold in it.
Okay, that'll be fine. And
You got what you got total is you walk with $90.
okay, now she told me to let you look at these, a couple of things I got here, some in the bag and some in the box, some old coins in the box. She said these handles, be careful, don't cut yourself on that. She said she couldn't tell about those handles, whether they were silver or not.
For silver plate.
Silver plate?
Yep.
Okay, now let you see. My husband may not want to sell these old coins just yet. I've got two things in there. I brought one of each year. And then I've got this thing I'll let you.
Those are $24 a piece.
Okay. Both
I
of
get 25, so that's just,
them?
and that one is $9. That's just 40%.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, let me hang on to these.
Okay. Now those have been up as high as $30. So
They
you know,
have,
if he
they
says,
have.
well, I might want to sell them, just watch the market on that,
On
and
these.
if they go back up higher, I'll pay the $30. But right now, today, they're $24
Okay,
each.
how would just however the silver market
Watch your
goes?
silver market on the newspaper. I'm in the second section, the top right-hand corner. You'll see all my
Okay,
quotes.
let me write down what you said right quick.
I'll write it down right here for
You
you.
will? Okay.
$24 on the silver dollars, up to $30.
Okay. Now, are you interested in them in larger quantities?
What's the
We have
larger
as mu-
quantity?
We have some 24s, some 21s, some 25s, some 23s, and then we have as many as 10 or 15 in some of them.
I bought 100, 150 of them at a time. So
You
yeah,
have?
yeah, I'll
Okay.
buy any of them.
Okay.
Let's see, what do we have here? $90.
Sorry about
wasn't it?
that.
That's all right. $80 and $90.
All right, thank you. Hello.
How are you? $15. 20 if it'll help you. I'll do 20 with you. Got $21 in. I'll make a buck on you. Thank you. Number 62. Number 62.
It's on the table, Rick.
I get to go. All three reps, come on. There's 6. Y'all figure out who gets what. I'll see you later. We're going to take a short break, but we'd like to invite you to stop by the store at 5301 Brainerd Road, where we have an incredibly friendly staff, a very educated staff, and we're there to serve you and answer your questions. So please stop by and get to know us a little bit better, because we are your friend in the jewelry business.
Tell me about your staff over there. He's got a lot of people
God,
that's
our
dedicated.
staff is absolutely wonderful. They really are. The Golden Girls, which is Kathy and Deborah and Norma. Norma's 85 years old, works 6 days a week. Absolutely amazes me. I've never heard her complain in 11 years she's been with
She's
me.
a beautiful person.
Kathy, Deborah, same way. Kathy come 3 or 4 years ago as a part-time Christmas help for 2 weeks. And she told me the other day, I think she'd been there 5.5 years. Deborah, the same thing. A year after Kathy comes, she's been there about 4 years. She's my right arm. She's just like Jason. She takes care of business.
Yeah.
We got Deward, that's our jeweler in the back. He's been with me 6 years. Jason and I have been together 5 years now. This man is straight as an arrow. He does his job. He knows what to do. He knows how to do it. I've got a couple of part-time guys that's in there, and they're just champs. They're doing good right now. We've got Chattanooga Police Department is there. Every hour we're open. We've got 2 officers that work inside the store, outside in the parking lot. Tinsel Tillery and Corey Stokes, Corey Greenmile Stokes. Wonderful officers. You know, I mean, I'm just very blessed with some wonderful people around me. This is a segment that was pre-recorded from our show on Night Talk. We have inserts and people call in and ask questions, and we try to answer them on the spot. So if you'll view the show tonight, it'll answer some of your questions. If not, feel free to check us out at 5301 Brainerd Road. We're Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, and we're your friend in the jewelry business for over 35 years. Thank you.
All right, we got one caller here. Go ahead.
Yes, I was told by someone that you didn't buy the settings out of the rings, that all you did was just bought the gold and just threw the settings away.
No,
Is
ma'am.
that true?
No, ma'am. They told you absolutely wrong. We're just the opposite. There's about 70% of the dealers in Chattanooga that don't want the diamonds, and they'll tell you that they don't buy them, they just want the gold. We buy the diamonds no matter how small they are. We buy the bigger they get, the more you get, of course, more in money. But we buy all diamonds. We buy all sapphires, emeralds, rubies, tanzanite. You know, anything that's in there, we will buy it at some price. It's just, you know, sometimes it's not a lot of money, but we do pay for anything we get like that. Or we'll take it out and return it to you.
Okay, what about pink ice? Is that worth anything?
No, ma'am. Pink ice, unfortunately, is a colored cubic zirconium, for a lack of a better word. It's just, you know, when they're brand new, they only cost about $1.50 to $2.
Oh, good Lord, I done got ripped off.
Well, the pink ice, what you was paying for was the workmanship in the ring to set it, and the profit and everything else that went to build the ring that had the pink ice in it. The pink ice was very little of the amount of money that was in the piece of jewelry. You know, the gold.
I have one ring with the pink ice with diamonds around it.
Is it diamonds or is it just white cubic zirconium?
No, it's supposed to be diamonds. That's what it was sold to me for.
Well, then your diamonds have a value, and the gold has a value. And if it's a pretty piece, something that, you know, that we wouldn't break down, then, you know, we'd put a couple bucks in there for the pink ice, just so we didn't break it down.
Uh-huh. Well, I have some antique jewelry. And do you tell people what it's worth?
Yes, ma'am.
He does appraisals. That's something
We will show you. We'll tell you. I'm a certified appraiser. We'll show you. We'll give you the appraisal price. We'll give you the price that we will pay for it. And then at that point, you know, it's up to you to make up your mind whether you want to sell it or not. But at least you know what you have.
Okay. Well, it's a really old ring that came from my grandmother's mother.
Is it a filigree piece?
I really don't know that much about jewelry.
Has it got
I
the
just
little
know
lacy?
It was passed down, and I'm the last one to get it.
Is it little lacy looking, little bitty wires and things that's just real lacy and delicate
No,
looking?
It's just a gold ring with a purple setting in it.
Amethyst, probably an amethyst.
Looks kind of like a.
Yeah. Just bring it into the store, and myself or Jason, either one, we can do the appraisal for you and show you. We'll show you not only what it's worth, but what it sells for.
Well, I've been dying to get up there, but I can't find nobody to bring me, so I'm going to have to hire me a taxi if I find one.
You know, I had a guy come in last week. He called me about some things, and I told him what he had, and I think it was $700 or $800, and he said he couldn't get a ride. And after I told him what he had, he said, I believe I can get one now. And he come in a taxi. He come in and sold it, got his money, and left in a taxi.
Well, it's hard to get a ride when you can't drive. I mean, it's tough.
Well, we're there every day from 10 till 6, Monday through Friday, and we're there 10 to 5 on Saturdays. So anytime you, you know, if you're right on the beginning, the ending of the day, and you're going to be running right at closing time, if you'll call, we'll make sure to wait on you.
All right.
All right, let's take this caller over here.
Go ahead, caller.
Yes, is stainless steel
Speak up, we can't hear you. Talk.
really silverware? Is there any value in that?
No, ma'am, not that we can get. Stainless steel is just, you know, a set of silverware. A service for 12 is usually around $60, $70 out at some of the discount stores. There's just no resale value to it.
Caller, go ahead.
Judy,
Yes.
I wanted to ask Rick, if I bring my charm bracelet over there with all the charms on it, do I have to take the charms off, or will they do that, or how does that work?
You know, that came up the other day, that somebody had taken one to another place, and they said that they had to go home and remove them or something. They wouldn't take them off. But we'll take them off anytime. We'll take them all off, or just the ones you want off, or whatever you need to do. We'll do it, and there's no charge for it.
Okay, that's great. I'll be over there tomorrow.
All right, sweetie.
All right, caller, go ahead.
Yes.
Yes, good evening to you.
Good evening.
You got a question for
I
Rick?
bought my wedding ring from Rick, and he fixed my 50th anniversary wedding set, and they're gorgeous.
Well, good for you. Did you buy them in the last couple of years?
Yes, I did.
Have you been bringing them back and getting them buffed and polished regularly where they look brand new?
I need to and have some prongs set or put on some more rings I've got too.
Well, you know we service those just like the big boys. We do the buffing and cleaning, and everything's free. So get them back
Yes,
in.
sir, I do, and I appreciate that.
All right, sweetheart. Thanks for calling.
All right, your question for Rick.
Hey, Rick, I've got a Gucci watch that needs a battery in it.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you buy Gucci watches?
Some of them we do. It depends on how old it is or how worn it is. You know, the Gucci's are somewhere between $100 and $200 watch, and I've seen them up to $500 and $600. But it just depends on the model and if it's gold or if it's gold overlay. I mean, there's a lot of different factors that go into a Gucci.
Well, it's got a silver background, a silver band, and it's got like a smoky gray face on it. It's a real nice man's watch.
Is it a current model, something that was bought at the stores in the last 2 years?
I don't know. My sister worked at Starbucks, and she found it, and they put it up in the lost and found. Nobody ever came back for it, and she would never wear it, and I wore it for probably about a month, and the battery went down on it, and I never did replace the battery.
Bring it in. You'll get you a free battery at least, and then if it's anything that we can buy, we'll make you an offer on it. Be happy to.
Okay. Well, my dad had a couple of. Well, he had a silver serving set. I don't know if it's real silver or not. So if it was like silver plated or whatever, would you be interested?
If it's silver plated, it has very little value. We can't move those. But if it has the word sterling or 800 or 925 on it, you've got a very expensive set of silver, and I've seen them going, right now they're going for anywhere from $800 to about $2,000.
Well, I looked at it the other day, and I couldn't really find the number or anything on it. I don't know if I was looking in the right places. Or
If you'll look on the back of the spoons and the forks, there
No,
should.
It don't have the spoons and the forks. It's a tea set with a serving tray.
Look on the very bottom of the tray, somewhere around the edge on the bottom side, or the bottom of the teapot.
Okay, fine. I don't want to waste your time with that, but I'll definitely bring the Gucci watch by there.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You're not wasting our time. That's what we do. We'll appraise it for you and show you. If you can't find anything, at least check it out.
Well, his girlfriend had cleaned it for him, and she didn't get all the clean stuff off of it.
Honey, it don't have to be cleaned at all. It does not matter.
In fact, he'd rather it didn't be clean.
Any form it's in, if it's got sterling or if it's the right thing, it's worth $7,000 to $2,000.
Well, I was going to ask you, even if it's silver plated, could you clean it for me so I could just keep it for my grandkids?
No, ma'am, we don't do silver cleaner, but I've got some things that I can show you to get that'll make it very easy for you to clean.
Oh, okay, that'd be great.
Yeah.
What's your hours tomorrow?
10 to 5 on Saturday.
All right, caller, go ahead. Your question for Rick. Turn your TV down so we can understand you and you can understand us. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I have a question for Rick.
All right.
I have a full-length mink coat, Autumn Haze, that was my mother's. It's about 12 years old. Do you sell those, or would you, or do you handle minks?
Yes, ma'am. We had about 14 or 15 mink coats up until about 4 or 5 days ago. We're down to about 5 now, but the thing you need to understand about a mink coat is $2,000, $3,000 mink coat is bringing, if we're lucky, $125, $150.
Okay.
And it's not a lot of money. It's just if you're not wearing it, it's laying around, or we'll try to help you move it, or I'll tell you what I know about them. I know a pretty good bit about minks.
Okay, well, that's it. It's just kind of laying around. I've had it. My mother passed in 2004,
and it's just kind of laying around.
If you're watching the show right now, if you see that coat that Judy has
I
on,
am. That's gorgeous.
that's probably one of the most gorgeous coats I've ever had. It was $7,000 in Las Vegas.
That is gorgeous.
It's lynx,
leopard and lynx.
and it's just, it's been worn probably 6 times, and I think we've got it now I think it's down to $700.
Oh, really?
But I mean, that's one of the unusual furs that you don't see very often. Mink, like I said, I had 15 mink coats out there.
That's one of a kind.
Okay, well, I'll be in to see you on Monday. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
I'm Rick Davis, and I'd like to buy your gold, silver, diamonds, and coins. We sit around, we talk to the people, we explain what we're doing, we explain what they have, and we show them how we're paying them for it, and then we pay you, yes, in cash. If you prefer a check, we'll pay in check. We buy all day, every day, gold, silver, diamonds, coins. We've been here 36 years. We pay you better. There's no game. There's no gimmick. I'm Rick Davis, and I want to pay you cash for your gold.
For up-to-the-minute prices on gold, silver, or platinum, visit Rick's website at www.rickdavisgoldendiamonds.com. While there, look for Rick's specials to take advantage of. Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds, your friend in the jewelry business.
I'd like to thank you for watching the show. Hope it's been informative. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some knowledge along the way. Hope a little bit of fun rubbed off on you. We try to do what we can do to help you. We'd like to thank you again for watching the show. Please stop by in the store and see us. Get to know us. We're your friend in the jewelry business. Thank you, and God bless.